welcome to my channel. My name is Ashmita and I hope you all are doing well. And armies, I'm here with you today to do, of course, a BTS reaction, and there will be two reactions today back to back because I was told that please react to the song and also the explanation. This is the much awaited, much requested, and I'm sorry, I apologize that it got delayed. Guys, there are too many K-pop stuff to cover. I understand that you want your requests to get fulfilled. It will. Please be a little patient. So yeah, so today I will be doing Spine Breaker, and a lot of you told me that they sort of made their own MV for this. So I'm going to be reacting to that, and I will react to the explanation of this song by DK TV. That's the name of the channel. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Yeah, DK TV. So yeah, first let's react to Spine Breaker. I found a video which has the subtitles, and I hope this is the correct video only because it says English sub Spine Breaker BTS. So yeah, without delaying this any further, armies, because it's two videos, so again gonna be a long ass reaction. Let's start. All right.
저의 등골을 건물시키고 다 함께 보시죠.
Okay. Song by BTS, Spine Breaker. Is this a funny song or something? Huh? Director Rap Monster. It's so old. It's written Rap Monster. Assistant director Hobie. Dance director Jin. Camera Jungkook. Of course. My beautiful brother is the cinematographer. Of course. So technically this is a GCF production, huh? Camera is with Jungkook, so I'm sorry, I paused again. If Jin has directed, if Jin is the dance director, I am dying to see the choreography. Oh, I can see Jungkook holding the video cam. Wait. Luggage guy? Oh, this is gonna be such a fun video, I think. Mental carer? Food truck? Okay, I'm bracing myself. Armies, I'm bracing myself. I really don't have to. I will let me just react, concentrate on the MV because I'll anyways react to the explanation video. So I really don't have to concentrate too much on the lyrics. So yeah, of course. Why should I? I'll anyways react to the explanation. Okay, yeah, let me enjoy the video.
수십짜리 신발에 또 수백짜리 패딩 수십짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 개닉 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가 21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자 또 길을 써서 얻는 자 이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지 이렇게 너네 요즘 참 배불렀지 남의 인생 참견이 총 주제 넣지 서빙 항전뿐인 말들은 왜 계속해
Look at the swag. They're literally being so goofy, man. Oh my god, again. I want to see Namjoon again.
이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌 밀리니 때를 쓰고 애를 써서 얻어내지 찔리지 이렇게 너네 요즘 참 배불렀지 남의 인생 참견이 총 주제 넣지 서빙 항전뿐인 말들은 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데 5천만의 취향을 다 니들처럼 맞춰 야 만족할 사람들이지 제발 넌 잘 사셔 네 인생 말여 니가 나면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 팬딩 더럽게 비싸고 더럽게 안 예뻐
My jacket is really expensive but not pretty at all. So it's it looks like a very fun MV because I'm really not concentrating on the subs. So they are being goofy and stuff like that. I think the meaning is very deep. It has still a very deeper meaning because they're talking sort of about the class divide. So that's really interesting. I'm really excited to see the explanation video.
와우 기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swag and swagger on 도대체 왜 이래
I seriously, you know what? Every time now I see Jungkook, I want to say, I just get this intense urge to send him a Rakhi this year. How do I send it, armies? Huh? I want to send Rakhi to my brother. Tell me. They look such goofballs. Oh, I'm so happy to see Yoongi back in the promotions and all. I was really, really so happy to see him. Wow, look at these goofballs. Oh, and also give me ideas for Hobie's birthday.
좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swag and swagger on 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes 나도 dirty clothes 누구나 겪어봤겠지 입고 거리로 나가보면 어깨
And they have purposefully, worn these clothes with the pearls and all because it's supposed to give you like an elegant, rich feeling. See, wearing expensive clothes and walking around the street feeling good about yourself. Yeah. And this is so cool. I love it. Look at Hobie.
거리로 나가보면 어깨에 힘빡 들어가고 나보다 작아 보이지 like Oliver 멀리 보도 예해 근데 넌 너무 배가 부른 상태
I'm sorry.
어체해 후회해 넌 계속 swag해 하나 보면 맘은 배제 그래 말리지 않을게 이제 맘은 정해 네가 바로 등골 breaker 부모님의 등골 breaker
Yes! Jin, you go Jin! Kim Seok Jin, that is the kind of choreography I want to see BTS do. The goofy choreography. Jin needs to be the dance choreographer for future MVs. Yes. Why is he not doing that? This is so much fun. Oh, sorry. Insufficient cash.
네가 바로 등골 breaker
Good fight breaker. Jimin looks so
부모님의
cute.
등골 breaker 언젠가는 후회하게 될 거야 네가 바로 등골 breaker
Why is this such a short song? I loved it. I loved it. Oh my god. I loved it. I know I was looking almost at the lyrics. I know it sort of talks about the class divide, rich and poor. So but the video is so funny. This is completely, done by them, director, dance, camera and all. So knowing BTS, this is so them. This is so them. Wow, I loved it. Okay, I'm actually very interested to see what is the explanation of the song. So this is like almost an 8-minute video. I really like the way they explain because I remember doing the Idol explanation. So they really explained it well. So yeah, let's watch the explanation video and then I'm gonna share my final thoughts about this. All right. Look at Taeyang's expression in this. I loved it. I loved it.
Spinebreaker. What a strong title name. For new armies or casual listeners that don't look into the lyrics that much, the title might be a little misleading or misunderstood in the way of maybe BTS crushing their haters' spines. I doubt that anybody would actually think like that.
What was that?
But
Namjoon did that fan thing. What was that? He looked.
still, without knowing the Korean cultural references behind the story, this song is a little bit hard for foreigners to fully comprehend.
Thank
But
you,
before we
thank
go
you,
on to the
Arviz, for
explanation
asking me to react to the explanation video.
itself, let's give a short shout out to our sponsor. 우선
수십 짜리 신발에 또 수백 짜리 패딩 수십 짜리 시계에 또 으스대지 괜히 교육은 산으로 가고 학생도 산으로 가
extremely expensive shoes, padding jackets, and watches. These are all everyday objects that students use in their daily lives. Education is going up the mountain, students are also going up the mountain. Going up the mountain is a Korean idiom called 사공이 많으면 배가 산으로 간다, which is translated into too many cooks spoil the broth.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay,
basically,
okay.
BTS is trying to criticize the students alongside with the Korean education system.
Oh, wow.
That both parties are going in the wrong direction.
21세기 계급은 반으로 딱 나눠져 있는 자와 없는 자 쉬는 자와 없는 자 입은 자와 벗는 자또 길을 써서 얻는 자
These lines express what school looks like these days in a nutshell.
Okay,
Rich
okay.
students and poor students can be identified by whether they have expensive clothes or not. For students
So,
who cannot afford these
But
expensive
I think in Korea, as far as I know, in South Korea, they have uniforms, right? Or maybe they're talking about. I don't think that. Of course, in college they don't have uniforms. In school they have. So probably the class divide that is shown in universities and stuff like that. Wow. And you know what? The fact that BTS has dissed the system and everything in their earlier videos, because this is Spinebreaker, looking at their visuals, I know this is an old song. So, I mean, they have really questioned the system and all. Not a lot of young musicians do that. So I think that's really nice. I don't know how the reception was in Korea. Imagine, you know, a young Indian band doing that. I mean, there would be a lot of criticism, but I feel there is going to be a lot of support also. Because I sort of can understand and relate, because overall the Asian education system, not just in Korea, but in India also, it's like that. A lot of you are having your exams now. So you guys know board exams and this and that. It's, you know how our education system is.
expensive clothes. They'll do whatever they can to get their hands on these particular brands or clothes.
Okay.
이게 뭔 일이니 유행해서 넌
Are you falling behind the trend? Okay.
BTS now tries to touch the conscience of these students about their behavior trying to get expensive apparel, how they're sensitive towards trends and appearance, and how they whined and begged and asked their parents again and again to buy them these expensive clothes.
Okay.
여기는 부모 돈거를 받아 넌 메모 자체 돈은 다 있다
Ah.
안 사줄 수도 없다고
Finally, the word spinebreaker appears. The phrase spinebreaker comes from the Korean idiom 등골이 휘다, which literally means your back gets bent because you work
Working so much.
Usually,
Got
hard
it.
physical labor is
Labor
done by
work.
bending your back. Thus, if you work too much, your spine would permanently become bent. So, BTS
Right.
is calling kids who beg their parents to buy them expensive clothes spine breakers. Not only the kids, but certain items themselves are now officially called spine breakers because parents need to work so hard to afford these items. So, these so-called spine breaker kids don't care how hard their parents try to provide them food or necessities, but rather pester their parents by saying, "But all of my friends have it too."
That's really, a lot of BTS fans are so young, in like now the newer fans. I just want to say this, like now till listening to this part only, I want to say, please understand the depth of the song, because I feel we have all been there. We have all been there where we have asked our parents that please give us this, buy us this thing because this person, my friend has it. So we give into peer pressure. I have done it. I'm sure a lot of you have done it at least once. At least once. You know, something as when I was a kid, the Barbie dolls used to be a big thing, and you know, that time Barbie dolls were 500 rupees, and 500 rupees was a big deal, a big, like insanely expensive thing for my father to buy or my mother to buy. So there have been times I remember as a kid begging them to buy me a Barbie doll, but they did not, and they tried to make me understand it's very expensive and stuff. So I do get that. Of course, here they are referencing the rich kids buying the expensive stuff, but I still get it. I still get it. So yes, I understand that peer pressure of seeing that your friends have things which you don't have and you want them, but I think at the end of the day, you should know that it's not the end of the world, basically. So that's just I want to say from my end to all of you.
패딩 안 입는다고 어라 죽진 않아 패딩 안에 고위터를 채우기 전에 네 머릿속 개념을 채우게 늦기 전에 I'm out.
But why specifically padded jackets? It's because students in Korea wear school uniforms, but in the winter it gets too cold, so the most convenient body warmer would be a padded jacket. A few years ago, the padded jacket market wasn't that diverse, and particular brands were lead brands in the industry, such as the notorious North Face. These padded jackets had and still do have an extremely high price. The average price range would go from $500 to $1,000.
Oh.
They even had ranks in the paddings, depending on how much duck down was inside. But nowadays, it's no longer about particular brands and clothing. The spine breaking has evolved and expanded into products such as smartphones. So obviously, the luxurious clothing was a burden to parents that were not in the position to afford it, but nevertheless their kids demanded them to buy it. So that's why the last lyric says, rather than filling your jacket with duck down, fill your head first with some common sense or conscience before it's too late.
기분 좋아 걸쳐보는 너의 dirty clothes 넌 뭔가 다른 rock and roll의 swagger low 도대체 왜 이래 미쳤어 baby 그게 너의 맘을 조여버릴 거야 dirty clothes.
The chorus is literally BTS being satirical about the kids that feel good and feel swag in their dirty clothes. It's dirty clothes because they earned it in a dirty way, not by earning the money themselves, but by breaking their parents' backs. The expression that the dirty clothes will tighten up your heart means that eventually the kids will feel guilty and bad about wearing their clothes.
왜 불렀지? 너네 요즘 참 배불렀지? 남의 인생 참견이 좀 주제넘지 속빈 강정뿐인 말들을 왜 계속해 내가 받은 돈 내가 쓰겠다는데.
In the second verse, BTS disses the kid haters. 배가 부르다 means that you have it easy and you have no worries of getting food.
Oh, that's
in
when
your
Jin
mouth.
has that
Kids
visual
have their
of
bellies
holding his
full,
stomach
all
and
due
eating.
to their parents. Thus, they don't know how to do anything but to just feed on provided food. But they're being nosy and saying things that they wouldn't be able to say in front of the actual person. Bluffing.
천만의 지향을 다 니들처럼 맞춰 야 만족할 사람들이 지켜봐 넌 아직 사셔 네 인생 말여 니그라면 말 안 하겠어 그래 내 패딩 더럽게 비싸고 더럽게 하겠어.
You'll only be satisfied when the whole population of Korea dresses the same as you. This is satire against how kids think wearing the same things look cool. RM then goes on by saying, mind your own business, fashion, and life. When RM's voice changes into a comical version, he is impersonating and mocking the kids by imitating what they would actually say, such as, but I want it so much, what should I do? Friends poorer than me even have it. If I don't want to be an outcast, I need to buy it. At this age, we're all supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I'm loco. Is it no-no? I know
Wow.
but they got mochos. but 내 할 일은 잘해 부모님 등골 안 부셔. 진짜 freak거든 날 먹고 아직도 방구석 in love.
RM says people might call him crazy or a no-no and criticize him for wearing expensive clothes. But he also points out that at least he's attractive, and most of all, he's not a spine breaker that begs for his parents to buy him clothes. The last line is the killing point of the song. The real spine breaker is you, who's still in the corner of your room at that age. Which means you can't do anything by yourself, so why don't you just shut up and respect your parents by helping them not suffer by paying your stupid padding jacket.
Nice. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Amazing. I could relate to it so much. Let me stop this. I could relate to it so much because it's not just there, it happens here also. It happens in India also. I've seen it happen. I have also been guilty of it. You know, I gave you the Barbie doll example. So I agree, and it still happens, and peer pressure, and now with social media, peer pressure is a big thing. I just want all of you to understand. I don't know if this gyan reaches even one person, I'll be very happy. I'll consider myself lucky that at least I could make one person understand that. I just want to tell you guys that social media, when you see at Instagram and whatever is there in the social media, just know that what you see is what not always is the truth. I'm not saying everything in the social media is a lie, but everything is not true also. Everything is not true also. So don't, social media is actually affecting mental health of teenagers, pre-teens, adults alike, people in their 20s. Everybody's getting affected from social media. So it's very difficult to separate the reality from the fictional when it comes to people showing their lives in social media. So I just want you to know that do not compare your life with anybody else's. Somebody might be looking at you and thinking that that person's life is great and mine is not. So the comparison is never going to stop. Comparison is never going to stop, and the social media is going to get bigger and bigger only. So it is up to us and our common sense and understanding that how we handle all this situation smartly. All right, it's shutting off everything, not going on social media is not the solution, because now we are all so digitally connected. So I just feel just do your thing, be you, and it's gonna be fine. You're gonna have flaws. I have so many flaws. I mean, I have my insecurities as well. So it's chill, just chill. My only thing is just chill. I also have horrible days. I have bad days. I shout, cry, get angry. Everything is there because I'm a human being. So I think this is great. And I like when young people are dis young people, because young people or people of the same age are at the same wavelength. So I really like the fact that them at that age at least said that people of their age or the kids, that you guys are the spine breakers. Just shut up and respect your parents, because without them you can't do anything. So that's great. I loved it. Thank you so much, armies, for asking me to react to this as well as the explanation video. I had a blast. The video is so cool, the way it is directed. It was so funny. That's why I said that in the beginning, that I know the video is funny, but I'm glimpsing at the lyrics, and the lyrics have a much deeper meaning. But at that point of time, I didn't really pay attention because I was anyways going to react to the explanation video. So yeah guys, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and yes, please do subscribe to the channel if you're a K-pop lover. I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.